not burn it, definitely not burn it. But just want to point out what we do. So obviously we make general furniture, all sorts of ideas. If it's something like that, that's more like a decoration piece that a lot of people like. And I teach this quite interesting shelvings that look like this, that have this amazing grain. Just pointing out, Australian camphor, Australian pest they call it, because there's so much of us. I mean, apology, yes, there's so much of us, but so much in Australia of it. They've been planted everywhere, small, huge. And then we get some stuff like my favorites, really. I'm more river red gum, timber burl, all sorts of sizes, huge, and we're talking big. And I have bigger ones. Yes. And then what's really popular is table tops like this. And we do our stuff here. We enjoy this one. You can do a lot. Epoxy is one thing. A feature is another thing. And if you're interested to learn anything regardless just general woodwork, furniture making, even if it's making a chair, coffee table, dining table, we offer salvage trees in slabs that are kiln dried, furniture graded, some natural seasoned, quite long, like this monster here, river red gum, 4.5 overall by about 1.5, once again, the width, and currently after machining is about 65 mil thickness. So from small to huge, we have all sorts of programs that run based on community, but also as a collective, let's say beginners class, going into joining the individual one-on-one. There's also the online classes that are not just, pay a program for it and you just listen to the videos, watch the videos. No, there's another section for the exclusive memberships. Another step, it's a direct mentor idea as a one-on-one or as a family-based one. If the family wants to do something and you're anywhere in the world, that can be done. Regarding here in Sydney, Australia, we can do collective concepts to individuals, one-on-one, home visits. Anything is possible. It takes time, patience, yes, of course, but I have lots of it. I have really lots of it because I love it. I enjoy this. I enjoy everything I do, from the hobby corner, to the really large, crazy pieces. That's not even big, as I told you. You've seen the one big one. But let me point out, it's a really 7-day, it's a 6-day program. It's available anytime. To know a bit more about it, because it's a combination of the carpentry, the real carpentry. We're talking old school, not the framing guys that don't know how to sand a piece of timber. We're talking the carpenters that used to be able to use from a hand chisel to a hand planer, the old school way. Crazy joints, interlocking joints, overlapping joints. Plus the epoxy programs are quite they are definitely not the cost-effective idea, because Australia is quite crazy on that. But it's quite liked due to the, obviously, experience. People like to make things accordingly. They enjoy it. And yeah, they would like to always experience something new. We offer all of it. There's programs between 7 to 18 years old of ages. That's a special program. And anyone in between, as a hobby guy, anyone in between or past the 18, all the way to the hobby guys that are 65 years old as well. Like one client, Woodwork actually helped him to, restrain his anger and his drinking problem. What's quite amazing. So that amazed me, how things like that affect, and we can help even people like that. That's the whole idea. There's a lot you can tap into. It does bring calmness to you, I say. And when you see something from, what people call firewood.
I can't believe people say
Please don't.
This is firewood. That would
turn into something very nice, and it's a personalized piece, lifetime piece really. If you take care of it, maintain it right, and actually make it right, it's quite interesting. And there's more projects going on, even in the other directions of mentoring the youth, where they get introduced into all sorts of life lessons, life hacks, but also in the business side of it, to get a taste of it, to understand that there's more to it. Example, we have a client that does leather belts, so he will come to classes and show them how the leather belts get made, and the kids can also make one, any age really, even the parents, because it's not a childcare, the parents have to be involved. That's very important. But yeah, they'll get a belt with them home, if it's a chopping board, epoxy tray, also educational concepts of getting an understanding of all the different trades. If you're an electrician, you're welcome to share your experience. As my son, for example, he's in the second year apprentice, and there's a program where he will perhaps come and tell his story, how he entered the school, the experience after high school, how different it is. Quite interesting. Very deep to look at, as the child gets more strive and gets a clear mind by the time he turns 14 already. Because one of my programs is a hustle program where I teach the 7 to 12 years of age boys and girls have side hustles where, like our old school, like our parents told us, cut the grass, wash the cars, clean the gutters, help your neighbors, go shopping, dog walking, anything like that, where they can make extra money. But by the age of 12, they have to pay their own membership, at least a section of their membership for that program. Some people say it's harsh. Even my wife says something about it, but I don't listen. Because what's the point? What's the point to mentor, take the money, not have the parents involved in it? It's going to be like a childcare, drop off and go, and the kids don't learn nothing. Means then I'm just for the money, yeah? What's the point of the money? The money is to be used for the right things. It can leave great impact if you used right. So that's for what I'm up to, or for it. So they have to gain real value, and we teach them life skills, life hacks, responsibilities, self-accountability. So by the age of 14, that boy and girl, I can say very comfortably, by the help of the community, can't be done by itself, and they help each other. Even the youngsters, the youth helps each other. Everyone's got an experience, everyone's got a skill. That turned out to be very well mannered, very well respectful, very well organized, have a goal for their life already, know what's waiting based on their skill level, what they're actually into and what they should take, like a certain path. Because I'm not really a school guy, but I say when they're in school, do your best. Be the best in it. To your best ability, whatever you can do. Jumping into understanding then what abilities out there are. So if you go to uni, I say uni is good for higher education as specific individuals. That helps the economy, let's say. Doctors, engineers, that bring a bit more, especially in the medical field, I would say, that bring a bit more value, because you need to be a specific individual for that. There's nothing wrong to even go for that and do some side hustles and, be a carpenter, and you can be a doctor if you can handle it. Why not? As I teach my carpentry individuals, you know how to drive a concrete truck, so build a concrete business after you established your carpentry license, get experience, and then you're a concreter too. What's wrong with that? It's just benefit, really. So, yeah, it's quite a broad idea, the big mission of it, especially when he turns to 18 years old. He gets the real point of life, takes care of the parents, perhaps retires them very soon. That's the whole idea. Be responsible. That's the whole idea. Find a woman of value, because the boy is one full of value. That girl finds a man of value because she is full of value. Society changes, gets better and better. Financially, the community grows. Financially, they're just better off. Everyone supports each other based on the skill levels, based on support, effort, anything what is good. Remember, from good comes good. Bad only comes from people, and it's self-destruction. It leads only to self-destruction. And in the end, we as parents need to look at the youth, because they are the key for this world. They are the key for a better, purposeful, impactful life. We haven't probably done enough, and I'm very sure we didn't, as much as we think we done good. Because the world didn't change yet, remember? It just didn't change better. So let that be that lesson for everyone, for myself. Let's be self-accountable, and let's do what we need to do as parents, as youth. And if any questions, please, I'm happy. Call me a marriage counselor, call me a life coach, whatever you want. But I'm happy to help. Ask questions. Just a humanized conversation helps, just to open up. It's not like a therapy session, it's more like to really trigger everyone's superpower. Let's say it's superpower. Everyone has that particular superpower. We just haven't really looked into it yet because we're too occupied. So busy life, being a youth individual that deals with bullying, deals with what clothes could I wear not to look funky or funny, what music do I like, and so on. The list just goes on. It's just, it's so self-destructive. It's just toxication. But we have to make a change, and we have to prepare them for it, because we have to prepare the youth, because problems will always be there. It's just that when they're prepared, they take the problems as just to be solved, not to fall into that hole of anxiety and thinking, overthinking, and especially that mindset of feeling sorry card for you, or feeling sorry card for me. They like to put that out. So that's a weakness. That's big destruction. But you're not even learned by the age of 40. You're still the same individual, lying, cheating, and that's where the program comes in. Where all these programs come in, where all this mentoring idea. As I said, it's not a child care, it's a point to change. And I can't do it myself. I can do only the best for me and for my family, for my community surrounding. People take it, people don't take it. You can't help anyone doesn't want to be helped. But yeah, connect, unite. I'm here. There's so much to do. 24 hours in the day and not enough time. But when we fix everything, bit by bit, it doesn't matter if it's us that left a big impact and the tangible results are showing in the next year. Point is that we did it, even if it makes changes 200 years later, because we are the people who done it. That's the whole point. That's how we sleep better. If you're a spiritual guy, that's how you stand in front of God with something to show off. And you done good by your children. You done right by them. That's the whole point. You done right by yourself. You done right by your friends. You done right by your wife, especially the wife, because she's the backbone. If you're broken, she can't be that full potential woman that you're looking for as a man. And if she's broken, you can't be that full potential man that you need to be. Because then when you still go for the things that you doing right and good, she will feel left out, because that's how she feels. Yeah, and that will be your fault as well, really. So you need to shake everyone out of these issues, make them really, really understand what life about is. But first, it's you. The starting point is you. So, yeah, connect. Let me know if anything, any questions, any topic. Test me. If I know, I know. If I don't know, I will know. And that's how I think. So everyone's got opinions. Everyone's got an idea. Everyone can share ideas. That's the whole point. It's unity. It's about this life to be self-sufficient, to get back to normality, how we used to be. That would be really nice. Because otherwise we're just stuck in that hole. Anyway, out of my thinking mode, back to work. See you next time.